Alright guys, so this video is going to go over how to perform the low incline dumbbell press. The purposes of the exercise is to target your chest, shoulders and your triceps. And when I'm performing a low incline, unless specified otherwise, I like to have it one above flat. And you might wonder why the low incline. And the reason being is when we do a flat press, naturally when you arch your back, what that basically does is basically change the position of your chest, and that will work a bit more lower pec. So if we do just like a flat press and we've got quite an arch in our back to target our chest, we'll work more of our kind of lower pec, mid pec. Whereas if we do a slight incline, then it'll work probably a bit more overall pec throughout the movement, which can be a good reason to do so. Also, just for variation, if let's say a flat press stops progressing. So here, what we're wanting to make sure we do, first of all, thinking about getting the dumbbells up into position. So what I like to do when I'm performing it, get up with my weaker side, and then from there, get a brace of air in just to make sure you're nice and safe doing so. Pick up the other dumbbell, place it on the leg, and there's two ways you can get into position here. You can either kick both of them at the same time and keep your elbows tucked, and when you're getting into position, think about already having that arch in your back so that you're ready to go straight away. You don't need to kind of set your position once you're back on the bench. For example, you want to be like this. When you're getting into position, instead of being flat and then having to set your chest position throughout, alternatively, if you get on better with it, you can kick them back one at a time. And again, think about having a proud chest before even being into position. And then when we're doing this exercise, what we want is we want our upper arm tucked slightly. That will allow you to work a bit more upper chest. Keep your shoulders in a bit of a safer position as well. And then what we're cueing here is keeping a proud chest and driving elbows in. The role of your pec is to basically drive your upper arm into your torso, or in other words, to adduct your upper arm. And as a result, doing so will help us target our chest more effectively. So I'll do a quick demonstration here. Kick them up, proud chest before getting into position, elbows tucked slightly, press, slowly lower, and repeat. And when we're doing this, we want to widen the dumbbells slightly as we come down. We want them roughly stacked over our elbow. That will mean we won't have a ton of challenge to the triceps, unlike being here, for example. And when we're performing this as well, something we want to think about is basically coming as low as we can. That's pain-free and comfortable for us. And widening the dumbbell slightly allows you to also avoid your chest, so you can get that touch more range throughout. As for what else we're thinking about during the movement, it's getting a big breath in before we get to the bottom position so we can brace effectively, helping us perform better, keeping a proud chest as well. And as well as that, at all times we're focusing on driving ourselves up the bench with our feet.